Have you ever heard of the Vela Incident in 1979?
I have not.
No,
I have not heard of it either until I saw it.
until you heard of it.
Until I heard of it. So on September 22nd, 1979, the U.S. Vela satellite detected a distinctive double flash of light in the South Atlantic Ocean. So this satellite was designed in the 50s to detect nuclear bombs on Earth, and it had gotten over 41 correct. Like it had found 41 nuclear bombs going off on the Earth. But in 1979, during, I think it was a typhoon or a hurricane in the South Atlantic Ocean, it detected a double flash, which is the signature for a nuclear bomb explosion. And to this day, the stuff is redacted, classified. No one knows what happened
With this specific one.
Yeah, it was in this range in the South Atlantic Ocean that was a 3,000 mile range.
Okay.
So it was somewhere in there. But Jimmy Carter, who was the president at the time, he and many others, including like NATO, all this stuff, their suspicions were that it was Israel formed a secretive nuclear division, and they tested it alongside with South Africa during the hurricane for it to go undetected. But there's all this investigation, and it's like, oh no, the satellite, it was just flawed.
Yeah.
It never made a mistake, the satellite. And
It seems like it was always accurate as well.
yeah, and they like went to the area and they're like, no, we're not picking up any radiation or whatever. But after, there was tons of stuff popping up towards like there was a nuke that went off.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, let me read where is it?
In the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting to a crazy part.
Who
here in a
owns
second.
the ocean?
God.
Who's asking?
Okay, so radioactive evidence cover up. Later reports from Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico found the ionospheric disturbance consistent with a nuclear blast. And then sheep in Australia showed traces of iodine-131, a byproduct of a nuclear fission, but the evidence was largely dismissed by U.S. authorities.
So it was in the air so much that it literally...
So they tracked the wind patterns and
That's
stuff.
so scary. Are we
And-
breathing in radioactive chemicals right
you
now?
can't, yeah, and you can't deny that at
But
that
Jimmy
point.
Carter wrote in his diary, I think it's Israel.
Oh gosh.
But at this time, there was a peace negotiation between Israel and Egypt. And so the theory is that it was just blacklisted. We're not talking about it because that would have ruined the whole
the treaty.
treaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the craziest thing that popped up within this 3,000 mile radius, guess what's in this 3,000 mile radius?
Ooh.
Godzilla.
We know about it?
Yes.
Bermuda Triangle?
No.
The Blob.
The blob.
Bouvet Island.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of people were thinking that it happened on Bouvet Island. The
Go
same
out
place
there.
where that blob from, where it looked like it's coming from Antarctica, but then if you zoom in, it's actually coming from Bouvet
Bouvet.
Island.
Dude, while you were telling the story, it was like, oh, it just glitched. I was like, we've heard that before. And it was the anomaly coming off of
And they
Bouvet
said it was an
Island.
anomaly with the thing.
Yep, with the tsunami or wave height.
Yeah.
So was it a nuke or was it some kind of radioactive monster coming from the island?
Well, today, one of the theories is that it was like alien technology.
Wow.
And that's a reason why it was blacklisted, and we're not talking about it anymore. Because Jimmy Carter's also the one that with
The crying.
the crying with the alien stuff, you know.
What's he up to now?
And bad
So-
news.
Annie,
He's not president anymore?
no.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
But yeah, so the CIA actually has documentation, and they said they believe there's a 91% chance that it was a nuclear blast, but it's still, we're not talking about it anymore. It was nothing. Forget it. Let's move on.
Yeah, because 9% it wasn't. So
Yeah, or
I mean, we can move on.
Yeah, 9% it was something else.
Yeah.
But the fact that Israel teamed up with South Africa also did not have a nuclear division, but it came out, I think, in the 80s or 90s. Like, they basically got caught because they were making nuclear bombs.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
But then they're like, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And so they had to dismantle all their nuclear bombs.
Bummer.
Yeah. Which makes me
Dang,
think,
all this
like,
work for nothing.
I wonder if Israel has an arsenal.
I mean, they're one of the oldest, communities out there, right?
And they're one of the most equipped and usually under fire. Like,
But technically, they're not allowed to have any. I believe, at least from what I read, they're not allowed to have
if
any.
you were a nation, wouldn't you be like, just make one real quick and go hide?
I mean, yeah, you would have to, right? I mean, like, I think anybody would.
Well, that was one thing with why we went to war in Iraq is because of weapons of mass destruction, which they never found.
Yeah, but we can have them, but nobody else can.
Basically.
Yeah, because we're responsible.
Yes, we are. We haven't dropped one in, I don't know, 50, 60 years. Come on.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Come on, guys.
It's almost closer to 100 years, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I
true.
thought that was a crazy story. I've never heard of that.
That is
so
wild.
crazy.
Can
This
you-
Yeah.
Bouvet Island
Can you-
is so mysterious.
For real though, can you find the names of the people who were involved in it? Like,
Of what?
like Israel and South Africa.
The names of the people? I know. I don't know.
in the project. I'm just
Probably not, because they're saying, oh, no,
it's
it wasn't
redacted.
them.
It's
Yeah.
redacted. Turns out that they're it's like Elon's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Musk.
That was the rabbit trail I was trying to dive into. I couldn't find anything.
That's not his real name though, right?
Oh, I forgot to mention one thing.
I don't know.
I thought they said it's not his real name. He made that name up.
Pick a better name, dude.
A big piece of evidence that
cool.
came out, though, was this general or someone that was in the military for the Soviet Union at the time, basically was spying or something, like came to the United States and basically said, yes, that was Israel and South Africa that did the nuclear bomb, and it was called Operation Phoenix. And he listed out all the facts, all the people that were involved with it.
And who was this? Who?
Just some soldier from the Soviet Union. And they're like,
Whistleblower.
yeah, and they're like, no, that's not true. Just forget about it.
He's dead now, huh?
No, he lives on a farm.
Mm.
Yeah.
White picket fence.
Yeah.
With
They said
Everything's fine.
Josh's
they
golden
said
retriever.
they were so appreciative of him that they sent him to a farm to live the rest of his days out there.
Josh, that's not what they mean by farm.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a different thing, man.
No, I mean it sounds a lot like the
No.
farm my dog was sent to when I was little.
And one day you're gonna visit that farm too.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
That'd be so cool. Where and when? Show me where.
Where? Yeah.
Ninjas are butterflies.
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly.
The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations.
Does it empty your mind?
You